Oh, yeah, man. Y'all get up in here. Y'all get up in here, man. Y'all get up in here for another late night edition of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, man. Y'all see what it is, man. Pay close attention, man. Y'all get up in here, man. Y'all get up in here, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them, man. Y'all go in and get up on in here, man. Once y'all come in the building, man, do me a favor, man. Drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're watching it on the playback, do me a favor, man. Hype your boy up, man. Hype your boy up. But y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see that QB tracker is back. Y'all pay close attention, man. Y'all pay close attention, man. Now come on in here, man, so we can get this party started, man. Another late night edition of the Simply Ball Dropping with your favorite host, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, man. We're going to get this thing popping, man. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video once y'all get up in here.
This episode is sponsored by True Choice Insurance. Here at True Choice, we take a different philosophy when it comes to providing you with your insurance options. We emphasize the value of the products we offer, instead of playing on the fear of you not being protected in your time of need. True Choice is affiliated with more than 60 insurance companies. This makes us one of the most independent agencies in the state of Texas. Please visit TrueChoiceInsurance.com for all your insurance needs.
Yeah. Slay Records. Same love in the building. Simply Ball Dropping. You already know what time it is.
Yeah. Let's get it poppin'. James 4th. I'm back. We back. Back City. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin' like it's New Year's Eve. Boys, James IV, that's Roman numeral 4 off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap, no cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screens. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Nah, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SBD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Come on. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'.
Yes. You know who it is. It's your favorite host, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, K-Sap. What's up? Another late night edition of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with your favorite host, the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Appreciate everybody that's pulling up, man. Once you pull up, do me a favor. Drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. Well, you guys know we've been active, man. We've been talking about these last 2 days of these OTAs, what's going on, things you got to pay attention to, man. But you got to pay close attention to certain things, man. There's a lot of things that we can make out of today's OTA. Y'all see the infamous quarterback tracker is back. We see Shedeur Sanders was 7-11, throwing the ball, 1 interception. We'll talk about that. Watson was 13 for 21, 1 TD. We'll talk about that. Nice throw to Denzel Boston. And then we'll talk about Dylan Gabriel, 1 of 4 with 1 interception, man. It's almost like Dylan Gabriel is the afterthought and Taylor Green was 1 of 1. But y'all come on in here. Y'all let everybody know that K-Sap is back on. So tell a friend to tell a friend. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing popping. But y'all see the title of the show. Y'all see the title of the show, man. You got to pay close attention, man. There's a lot of things that went on in OTAs today that we can touch on. Ain't no secret, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about it, man. The quarterback situation in Cleveland, man, it heats up, man. Second days of OTA. Y'all got to understand something, man. It's a lot of narratives out there. But, Todd Monken addressed the media. And also, we saw a tweet from Daniel Ofuzi where he stated that Shedeur Sanders was getting majority of the first team reps to close out practice. Yeah, Deshaun Watson started out with the drills. He was the first man up with the drills. But as far as first team reps on 11-11, that was Shedeur Sanders. He got the bulk of that. So it's a lot of things that we can talk about, man. And it's very interesting, man. There was a situation that everybody has jumped on with Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy, once again, he's not making himself look good when it comes to Shedeur Sanders, man. And making it look like something's missing between him and Shedeur. Is he upset that Shedeur called it out last year at the podium talking about he got to have trust in you? Do y'all think Shedeur trusts Jerry Jeudy? Because Jerry Jeudy been out there doing some things that is uncanny of Jerry Jeudy when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. But when it comes to any other quarterback, Jerry Jeudy is going all out and making it his will to catch passes. We saw the first days of OTA where he caught the sideline pass from Deshaun Watson. He ran full speed to get that ball. But today, man, in OTAs, man, is something that stood out that everybody's talking about of Jerry Jeudy. But Todd Monken had real high praise for both quarterbacks. He had high praise for Shedeur Sanders. Also, he had high praise for Deshaun Watson. So let's take a listen to what Todd Monken had to say about the two potential quarterbacks that could be named quarterback 1 for the Cleveland Browns. Let's take a listen to what Todd Monken had to say.
Propels his athleticism, and I think Shedeur's come miles in terms of his progressions, getting the ball out, his understanding of concepts. I think he's really, really come a long way.
The defense was able to have a couple heads-up picks, knock the ball out a couple times. Did you like their aggression in this session today?
Yeah. We threw interceptions in 7-on-7, for God's sakes. I mean, who does that? There's no pass rush. I mean, it's embarrassing.
What have your conversations with Deshaun been like, with all that he's gone through to get to this?
Well, he's been great. I mean, I think everybody would say it. I'm all for a clean slate. I want the best for every player, every coach. I want the best for, anybody in this world to have a great life. I think it's really cool that he still has an opportunity with a change, right, to showcase his ability, see where he's at. I'm all for it.
Todd, a question about your schedule. You have worked in Jacksonville and Tampa, so you know what's waiting for you.
Tony Grossi asking him about the schedule, man. But let's piggyback off to what Todd Monken said about Shedeur. He is making strides. He's making strides, man, and he's impressed with what Shedeur Sanders has been able to do. But it's a lot of things that's going on. OTAs yesterday, we saw, Jerry Jeudy caused Deshaun Watson to have deflection, and it was picked off by the cornerback Ross. But today, I want to show y'all the play that everybody is talking about from Jerry Jeudy. And we're going to dissect this play. And I want y'all to understand, and I want y'all guys to tell me, what do y'all think happened on this play? What do y'all think happened on this play? We got Auntie Faye in the building. She's locked in. Shout out to Auntie Faye. If y'all not subscribed to her, make sure y'all go subscribe to her. Turn your post notifications on so you know every time she drops another hot banger. The day she was on that wine and on that Zai, so she had it popping over there. You know, Auntie Faye is the talk. She's the talk of YouTube right now, man. She's heating up, man. So like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her, man. Make sure y'all go run her content up, man, because she's the talk of YouTube right now. It's a lot of YouTube content creators clipping her stuff and you know, locked in. So shout out to Auntie Faye for breaking on the scene hot and heavy the way she is. That's respect. So keep doing your thing, Auntie Faye. But as far as Jerry Jeudy, man, let's take a look at some of the things that went on in there. So let's take a look at what happened. So this is Shedeur Sanders, man, backing up. He's throwing the ball. He's actually throwing the ball to the tight end on this one. And he, you know, steps up in the pocket, makes a good delivery. And then this one right here. Why did Jerry Jeudy just stop on the play? Why did Jerry Jeudy stop on the play? Let's take a look at these two plays again. And y'all tell me what y'all didn't like about what Jerry Jeudy did. This is crazy. Shedeur escapes the pocket on that, gets it over the outstretched arms of the defensive end. Now look at Jerry Jeudy. He just stops on the route. Why would Jerry do that, man? Like, that's lazy habits, man. And the crazy thing about it is, I'm gonna show you this tweet that was under the comment section of what he did. Somebody said, my opinion, this is all on Jerry Jeudy standing straight up. No snap in the route, easy read for the safety, which is why he came in flying like that. Tip pick, and then on top of it, the lazy ass route. You didn't come back to the ball, shaking my head. Veteran, but anybody else throwing the ball, he sprints. So what do y'all make of that? What do y'all make of that comment right there? Was Jerry Jeudy lazy on the route? Did he stand straight up? Or did he make an effort to come back and get the ball? That's all on Jerry Jeudy, guys. That was all on Jerry Jeudy. If Jerry Jeudy would have just came back for the ball, it'd have been a reception. It'd have been a reception. But hey, the infamous quarterback tracker's back. It goes down as an interception for Shedeur Sanders. And that goes back to what we saw last year against the Chicago Bears when Jerry Jeudy evidently gave up on the route in the end zone when he had a complete touchdown where Shedeur dropped it right where the ball should have been placed, and Jerry Jeudy lackluster effort to keep the ball, and it was picked off. And then we saw another game where Jerry Jeudy's caught a ball from Shedeur Sanders up the sideline, nonchalantly trying to showboat and dance and cut it upfield and got the ball stripped and killed a drive. This is the stuff that we're talking about, man. He didn't have no effort at all on that particular play. I mean, you can say, you know, people can say, well, why did Shedeur throw the ball? Jerry Jeudy was wide open. He stood straight up. A comeback route. A comeback route. You know, you got to get a comeback route. You have to come back to the ball. You got to help your quarterback out in a situation like this, man. And Jerry Jeudy never helped Shedeur Sanders out in this situation. So I'm here to tell you, man, it's some things that we got to keep our eye on moving forward. because we know the relationship that Jerry Jeudy has with Deshaun Watson. I don't know what kind of relationship Shedeur Sanders and Jerry Jeudy got. I don't know what their dynamic is, but I think it's Jerry Jeudy kind of, in his feelings because Shedeur said last year, I have to trust you. Trust is key. That's the difference, man. And just like your boy said, man, Steve Smith said, he's a jag. He's just another guy. And that's why a lot of people are on record to say that was the reason why they drafted Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston to potentially replace Jerry Jeudy. But Andrew Berry came out and said that's his bell cow. Jerry Jeudy got potential, man, but I just think it's something that's off between him and Shedeur. I haven't pinpointed what it is. Y'all can say it's lazy route running. It is, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I just think as a receiver, you got to make a conscious effort. And if you look at the plays that Shedeur has thrown to Casey Concepcion, he's trying to, shut down that narrative that he drops a lot of passes, because when he catches the ball, he's putting both hands on that ball and he's turning it upfield. And also with Deshaun Watson, Denzel Boston, nice throw down the sideline for Denzel Boston. He laid it out there. So that's a lot of things that are narratives that are out there, but I just think with Jerry Jeudy, man, I mean, yeah, one season, 1,000 yard when he was in Denver, but I don't know, man. I don't know what their dynamic is, but it's very interesting on what's going on. But it's heating up. I totally agree with you, Auntie Faye. Travis Hunter would never. Travis Hunter always made an attempt to go up for the ball, regardless if Shedeur Sanders was supposed to throw it or not. Even we saw a lot of times that Shedeur Sanders tried to make the hero play, and Travis Hunter would bail him out. So that's what I'm talking about. When you have a quarterback and receiver on the same page, you're gonna go up and make an attempt. If you can't catch the ball, you're going to turn into a DB and knock the ball down. But I don't know what it is, man. It's kind of strange, but it is what it is, man. But I just think with Jerry Jeudy, man, it's something different, man. Because any other receiver, they would at least made an attempt. But Jerry Jeudy in a route like that, he just stopped and stood straight up, and he let the DBs just jump in there. So we just got to, it's a lot of things that you want to keep your eye on, and that's probably one of them moving forward, because I don't know if, Jerry Jeudy's is like, man, look, check this out, man. I just want Deshaun Watson. But we don't know. We just speculating. But it is what it is, man. It's just a lot. It's just a lot going on, man. A lot of narratives out there, but Todd Monken, he said this is a complete quarterback. This is a quarterback competition. And the reason why I say it's a quarterback competition, because these two young men are battling it out. Because if it wasn't a competition, Todd Monken would already announced his starter moving forward so they can get all on the same page, get all the reps and stuff like that. But it's kind of crazy that Deshaun Watson started off the drills as the number one guy, but when it came to 11 on 11, Shedeur Sanders was the first up to bat. So it's kind of interesting. Like I said, all the narratives out there about who's going to start and things like that, I'm through with that. I'm going to let this play out. We're going to see how it unfolds and let the best man win. You put the best person that you think is the guy. And if that's Deshaun Watson, that's Deshaun Watson. If it's Shedeur Sanders, it's Shedeur Sanders. But I just like the fact that Todd Monken told y'all early, we're going to have an open quarterback competition. everybody is available to take the test. It's just who is going to pass the test. And these guys is out there, man, and they fighting and crawling. You know what I'm saying? And just like Todd Monken said about Shedeur Sanders, man, he's going through his progressions. He's getting the ball way faster. His footwork, his body definition, man. He came in shape, man. He came in ready to play, man. So it's just something, man. But you got to have them receivers all on the same page, man. And it's kind of interesting on what's going on. But in a situation like that, I just think Jerry Jeudy should have came back to the ball, you know, made a play on the ball, even if he wasn't able to catch it, at least knock it down, but don't let it get intercepted. I mean, we can say the same thing on day one. You know, he did the same thing with Deshaun Watson, but, you know, a lot of people won't make emphasis on that. But he did the same thing with Deshaun Watson. Had a ball right out of his hands, popped into the air, and Ross picked it off. And, you know, it is what it is. So don't get, you know, discouraged about what happened today with Shedeur, because Deshaun Watson threw a pick yesterday as well. But as far as the day, you know, a lot of great things happened today, man. A lot of rookies showed out. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this, guys. I have to bring this back to y'all's attention. The other day we did a stream and Chantel Marie came in here and she was telling people that KC Concepcion will be wearing number 1. Oh, y'all was going back and forth in the chat. No, Quinshon Judkins is wearing number 1. Chantel Marie again has told a credible source and has told the truth. And what happened? KC Concepcion is wearing number 1. Isaiah Bond gave that. Quinshon Judkins gave that up, and KC Concepcion is wearing number 1. Y'all remember that? So it is what it is, but let's look at the infamous quarterback tracker. You see what the tracker is, man. Shedeur Sanders, 7 of 11. 1 interception. Watson, 13 of 21. 1 TD. Dylan Gabriel, man. A tale of 2 seasons, man. A tale of 2 seasons. 1 of 4. 4 attempts and 1 interception. And then Tellen Green, 1 for 1. No interceptions, no touchdowns. And you know what's crazy, guys? All that stuff they talked about last year, how Dylan Gabriel was head and shoulders above Shedeur Sanders. That's the crazy thing. You go from getting all the first team reps last year to getting crumbs. You go from all first team reps last year to crumbs. And what Kevin Stefanski told you guys is an open quarterback competition, and, you know, about the reps. And we never knew who was getting the reps because all the narratives out there. We didn't know Shedeur wasn't permanently getting no reps until he was thrown in there against the Baltimore Ravens when Dylan went down with the so-called concussion. And after that, Shedeur took to the podium and said, "Hey guys, this is the first time I'm throwing to the first team guys." And then Kevin Stefanski backed that up. At least Todd Monken is telling you who he is. At least Todd Monken is letting y'all know and letting it be seen that Shedeur Sanders is getting first team reps. And he's letting y'all know that this is a quarterback competition. So we're going to let it play out. All the narratives and stuff that we hearing that, you know, Mary Kay wants to write, Shady McCoy and Tony Grossi and Adam the Bull and Jason Lloyd. Man, look, don't let them confuse you.
They only here to cause confusion.
Because they only here to cause confusion, man. Don't let them sway you, man. Just stand on your principles and stand 10 toes down and let this thing play out, man. Let it play out and let's keep it pushing, man. But it's certain things like this, man, that, you know, when you're in OTAs, man, you got to help your quarterback out. And Jerry Jeudy didn't help his quarterback out. But I'm going to open up the phone lines, man. The phone lines is open, man. If y'all want to call in, man, and talk about what's going on, man, the phone lines is open. Y'all can hit us up at 214-425-9333. Phone lines is now open. Call and let your voice be heard. Let's talk about it. But, yeah, it's crazy, the whole situation, man. But, hey, it is what it is, man. I just think, you know, Cleveland, man, as a whole, man, they got the whole NFL, you know, in an uproar because of what's going on. Let's get to the super chat. Appreciate my man GLG for the $2 super chat. Shady needs to go make a sandwich. Shady need to go make a sandwich, man. Yeah, they do a lot of talking on these sports shows, man, you know, to get a reaction, man. And I think LaShawn McCoy got a reaction that everybody wanted because, you know, now they're trying to put Speakeasy on the map. You know, when you, like I said about Speakeasy, they all got fired from Fox. And when Acho got fired, he brought Shady McCoy and them with him to his podcast. And this is what's happening. He brought him to the podcast. And now Acho got to make a name for himself in the YouTube content creation space. So what did Shady McCoy do? He said some things, man. And, you know, that was clipped and everybody talked about it. And they even talked about it on Cleveland, ESPNCleveland.com. So he got a rise on what everybody wanted to hear. But that's what they do, man. They try to make themselves relevant, man, because when you trying to, you know, come up in the game, and like Auntie Faye said, man, a lot of people do this just for clicks and views, man, without giving the correct information, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. You get it how you live, man. Got Big Snacks in the building. I see Big Snacks chimed in. Shout out to Big Snacks. If y'all not following Big Snacks, make sure y'all go over there to Big Snacks on the Yash Network. Give him a follow. Make sure you got your post notifications on every time he drops what he says. Popping, people. What's popping, people? So, yeah. Yeah, y'all do that. But it's interesting, man, what's going on, man. So I just think, man, y'all just keep your eyes open, man. Because a lot of stuff will start to unfold. A lot of things will start to come out. We'll see things play out, man. We'll see, you know, as this thing gets to turning. You'll see it on the field. You'll see it on tape, man. You can sit there and look on tape and see what is unfolding. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only certain things that the media is going to show you. It's only certain things. And then when you get these reports of people saying stuff and there's no evidence to back it up, then hey, Auntie Faye, I thought I was the only one that knew that, but I wasn't going to say that because Acho took a YouTube channel that was already established. You're right, with all them subs already there. He took over that. You're absolutely correct. See, he didn't start from the ground up. He took a channel from Fox that was already built up with all them subs already there. And see, that's what they do. See, the people that get let go from these different, you know, mainstream medias and they try to get into YouTube content creation space, they don't build from the ground up, man. They cheat their way. Because when he first launched that podcast called Speak, it already had all them subs over there. So you absolutely correct. Oh, yeah. Look, I told y'all that from the beginning about Todd Monken when he was introduced as the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. He shut Mary Kay and them out. Todd Monken already said it, man. He already looked at them from afar. He knew what was going on all last year when he was a member of the Baltimore Ravens. He know exactly how the Cleveland media operates, man. And when he was introduced at the introductory press conference and Mary Kay tried to come out like a cabbage, all head and no ass, and started addressing his quarterback situation, not even giving Todd Monken, his proper introduction and proper due of becoming the head coach, and you wanted to jump off into this quarterback situation, man, Todd Monken shut her down, embarrassed her. So, we've seen that. Todd Monken, he's a smart guy. You know what I'm saying? He's smart. He knows what he's doing, and he's always said things about it. I see Chantel Marie's in the building, man. Chantel, I don't know if you heard me when I said that the other day when you was telling people that, Casey Concepcion will be wearing the jersey number 1, and everybody said, nah, that's Quinshon Judkins' number and stuff like that. Once again, you proved people wrong again, and you was right. So kudos to you. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Rashid Rice, man, Kansas City, I don't know what his problem is, man. He got a slap on the wrist there for a while, but then he took to the offseason. He violated the probation, was on that on that ooh-wee. Now he got to sit in jail for 30 days. But hey, it is what it is. We got Amber in the building. We see the mods starting to filter in. Y'all didn't think I was coming back on the late night rip again, but yeah, I came back on the late night rip once again by popular demand. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he look, Todd Monken embarrasses that media any chance that he can get. And if y'all haven't peeped out Auntie Faye's video, go check it out because she touched on it. But, Todd Monken ain't having it. He already know what type of party it is. He already know what type of party it is, man. But it is what it is, man. Drop ball Jerry. Yeah, Chantel Marie, that was kind of crazy, man. That was kind of crazy. He never made a comeback for the ball or anything like that, man. Judah's really pissed me off. Y'all hard on Jerry Jeudy, boy. Why y'all so hard on Jerry Jeudy, man? Patrick Williams, new member at Simply Ball Dropping. May I have gotten the most reps? What'd he say? He may have gotten the most reps, but he was 13 of 21, and that's not good. Nah, that's not good. Shedeur was 7 of 11. But hey, it is what it is, man. We're gonna let it play out, Patrick. We gotta let this thing play out. We gotta let it ride out. Because you're gonna see it as it unfolds, man. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it, but what we are seeing, it's a quarterback competition because they're getting reps because of that infamous quarterback tracker that's back. Like I said, the tracker is back, man. That is the QB tracker up there, so it's back. So it's giving you the intel, and it's letting you know that this is a two-horse race, man, between Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. 7 of 11 and 13 of 21. And we all knew that, coming in, what did they say? Deshaun Watson got all the drill reps first, but Shedeur Sanders was first up the bat with the first team on 11 on 11. So we got some intel on that as well. So, yeah, that quarterback tracker is back, guys. But, we can't keep letting Jerry Jeudy make Shedeur Sanders look bad every chance he get, man. By dropping balls, man. Chantel Marie said, hey, I can't wait to minicamp. I'm going to get all the information from my source. I'm ready. Yeah, you got the source. You be cooking, Chantel Marie. You be cooking. Got to give you kudos on that. You ain't steered us wrong yet. But overall, man, it was a great day at minicamp, man. Auntie Faye Breaks the Huddle says, side note, do you think it's crazy that Todd Monken still have not met with Myles Garrett? Man, Myles, look, Myles ain't got to be there. Myles will show up in June, man. Look, let Myles be Myles, man. The question should be, Auntie Faye, why haven't we heard from Deshaun Watson? Why haven't we heard from Deshaun Watson? That should be the question, Auntie Faye. Why haven't we heard from Deshaun Watson? Can y'all tell me? Yeah. The whole NFL looking at the competition. The whole NFL is looking at this competition. That's the real question. When are we gonna hear from Deshaun Watson? Why? Hey, let me ask y'all a question, chat. Why come Mary Kay Cabot can't get the exclusive? Why come she can't get an interview with Deshaun Watson, man? As much as she is glazing Deshaun Watson, why come she can't get an interview with Deshaun Watson? Why come Tony Grossi ain't got an interview with him? Why come nobody on the morning drive got an interview with him, man? They advocating him so much, but like I told y'all, they protecting him, man. I did a show about them protecting him. We understand Deshaun hates the Cleveland media, but that's not the point. The point is that, yeah, Derek, that's his first name, Derek. The point is that they forgave Deshaun Watson. In the midst of everything that's going on, they have forgave Deshaun Watson, man. Do y'all realize they dislike Shedeur so much they forgave him? I'm going to keep on saying that, man. They have forgave Derek Watson. But he's still being protected. Like, he's going to have to face the music one day or another. I ain't going to say that, Patrick. The media loves him right now. That Cleveland media loves him right now. Because if they didn't love him, they wouldn't be writing stories about him being the leading man in the ball club and having potential to be the quarterback one, instead of writing about the youth movement and Shedeur Sanders. That's the difference. That is the difference, guys. That is the difference, man. So you got to look at it that way. You got to look at it that way, man. Hey, Sap, I got some information about a possible trade, but nothing is for sure. Ah, wow. Don't spoil it. Just hit me up on the back line, Chantel. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand about what y'all saying, but y'all got to understand something. The Cleveland media has fell back in love with Deshaun Watson. They have no problem with Deshaun Watson. They are speaking nothing but good things about Deshaun Watson right now. That's how I ain't gonna use the word diabolical. That's how crazy it is, because they don't care for Shedeur Sanders. Oh yeah, I think Dylan might have to be up out of here. I don't look, chat. Let's talk about this. All last year, all we heard was how much Dylan Gabriel was better than Shedeur Sanders, man. Dylan Gabriel, man, is like, he's on the outside looking in, man. You get 4 pass attempts today, and what happened? You threw a pick. Like, I know man, to me personally, I think Dylan Gabriel's confidence is shot. I think his confidence is shot. I think Dylan Gabriel's confidence is shot. I think his confidence is shot. I know they full of it. I know the media's full of it. He should have never been drafted. But I just think his confidence is shot, man. You go from starting quarterback. I mean, the keys was handed to you. You didn't have to compete for it. The keys was handed to you. You go down with a concussion, and you never got the keys back. Now you're fighting an uphill battle. His confidence is shot. But I will say this, though. They're only going to show you what they want to show you. They're only going to show you what they want to show you. Like all the clips that are floating online, they're going to make emphasis of showing y'all. They're going to make emphasis of showing y'all to pick Shedeur through the day, trying to throw the ball to Jeudy. But what happened was they swept the pick that Deshaun Watson had yesterday. The same thing, the ball went off of Judy's hands, and the DB picked it off and made a house call. But they're not going to show y'all that. The Cleveland media don't want to talk about that. They'll make emphasis on Shedeur Sanders' pick, but they won't say nothing about Deshaun Watson. They won't say about all the deflected passes Deshaun Watson had as well. And like Steve Smith said, Jeudy, just a jag, just another guy. Martha Diller said, look at Carmen Justice. She posted all Watson rips. Look at it. It's bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, but the media won't emphasize that. They'll try to pick apart every bad thing Shedeur did in OTAs. That's what I'm saying. They'll try to pick apart everything Shedeur Sanders does in OTAs. That's why you guys got to pay attention, man. That's why I said I'm not gonna let these narratives and these outsiders say what they want to say, because I see it firsthand. I see it. That's why I report on it. And I like reporting the correct information. So, what'd you say, G? He's been out for 2 years. The game done changed. Yeah, exactly. The game has changed, man. That's what they fail to realize, man. They talk. See, the difference is, man, this is when I can really judge if Deshaun Watson is back to a level of playing football, is when training camp starts. When we see the defense able to put pressure on the quarterback. When we see these in-game scrimmages. The speed of the game has changed ever since he's came back. This is what we got to look at. Can he escape like he used to escape back when he played with the Houston Texans? That's what we got to see. We've seen Shedeur in live action. Last year, we seen it. And like Todd Monken said, he has progressed. He's got tremendously better at some of the things that they said he needed to work on. So that goes to show that Shedeur went in the offseason and worked on that stuff. He worked on that. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to listen. They love to stir drama. I told you, like, look, a lie don't care who tells it. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting, man. Just keep your eyes open on what's going on in Berea. Because you notice, like, what else does Mary Kay got to report on? Like, what does Mary Kay have to report on? Yeah, he said Shedeur getting better. He likes what he's seeing in Shedeur. And you know, the thing about it is, for the people that just came in there, let's listen to what Todd Monken had to say.
September, weather-wise. Has that affected your training camp plans at all?
Let's go and rewind
His
that.
superpowers is athleticism.
Listen what he
and I
said.
think Shador's come miles in terms of his
Miles.
progressions, getting the ball out, his understanding of concepts. I think he's really, really come a long way.
That's major. That's major. He said he come a long way. We would have never heard that from Kevin Stefanski. That's the difference. That's the difference. We would have never heard that from Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski would have never mentioned Shador's name. Would have never mentioned Shador's name. But hey, this is that's why Todd Monken is a respectable guy here in the NFL, man. I mean, it's a new system, new coaching staff, and we just gotta keep our eyes open, man. We gotta see how this thing gonna play out, man. We gotta see how this thing gonna play out, man. ISO reactions 2534. Auntie Faye, she's the truth. Truth. Auntie Faye, man, she's all over the place, guys. She is the new YouTube sensation. Get her on that wine and that Zy. Yeah. Auntie Faye is the new bone collector. Auntie Faye is out here hitting them heavy. Listen to how he speaks about Shador and how he speaks about DW4. Maybe I'm reaching, but that says something. Yeah. Shout out to Auntie Faye, man. Auntie Faye done broke on the scene. Not the Zy. Yeah, Auntie Faye will tell you straight up. Tonight she was on that wine, y'all. Tonight she was on that wine, and when she took a sip of it, she was like, ooh. Boy, it was like, it kind of stung her a little bit. On that wine and that Zy, that's a good combination. She was free to do what she wanted to do. She told y'all in the video that her son was back there laughing and playing with the daddy. So that's what it is. Chantel said, KSAP, I don't have much right now. My source has not been at practice. He should be there next week. Okay, Chantel. Okay, got you. You always hit me on the back line with all that good old information. That wine and that sparkling water. She said, look, y'all can ask me, but that's just my thing. That's just my thing. So if y'all want a new drink of the day, get y'all some wine and sparkling water. And call it the Auntie Faye. Auntie Faye got her own drink now. Wine and sparkling water. Y'all give it a try. We're going to endorse that. It's going to be called the Auntie Faye. So when I come on these lives late night, like on a Friday or Saturday, I'm going to ask y'all what y'all sipping. Y'all better say, I'm sipping that Auntie Faye. Y'all better say, I'm sipping that Auntie Faye. And then if y'all go off the rip too much, just say, shit, I had the Zy. It is what it is, man. Yeah. Hey, look. And like she said, you drink that and simmer yourself down, get that Zy. And then you come on the stream or you come on a video and you can talk the way Auntie Faye talk. Auntie Faye ain't pulling no punches. Auntie Faye said, don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me or something. I don't know what that saying is. I hope I didn't botch that up, man. Is that the saying, Auntie Faye? Don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me. Is that what it is, Auntie Faye? Is that what it is? Get Jag out of there. Y'all get Jerry Jeudy out of there. Yep. Yeah, man. But y'all just pay attention, man. Y'all just keep your eyes open, man. Look, we ain't gonna. Nah, you did good. I did good. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. It said, man, I hate the fact that every time I'm on the road, I have to watch the show from my car while I'm doing my deliveries. Man, but love the show. Keep it going, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. That's much love. From Acing the Gridiron. 5327. Salute. Man, Snacks might be on the road too, man. Yeah, but kind of interesting, guys. Kind of interesting, man. But look, man, we ain't gonna be here long tonight, man. Just wanted to come on, man. Wanted to show my face, show my faces. That's all that is, to show my faces. Y'all need to be asleep, man. It's Wednesday night, man. Tomorrow's Thursday, man. Y'all need to get a good night rest, man. Y'all need to get a good night rest. But I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. It's time for that YN receiver Boston, Casey and Bond plus Hurl best top tight end in the league. Yeah. But look, check this out, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. I appreciate all my my moderators. Anti-Face said Nuke Juice or Kappa Punch. What is that? Yeah, y'all. Hey, Big Snack said, man, he gonna push the button. He gonna go live tonight, man. So Snacks gonna fire up a live probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So y'all jump on Snacks live, man. But look, I just wanted to holler at y'all, man. Y'all be good, man. God bless and good night, man. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.